got to work your way out.
Chris Chulo right down on field level. Ball at the 2-yard line. Keene back onto the ground he goes. And not a whole lot there again. John Manisof with the call up to the 4-yard line, pickup of 2, and that's it. It'll bring up 4th down, and the Tigers will be forced to punt. It'll be Marcel Galligani. He'll be punting it away. He'll probably have his back heels right on the end zone end line.
Boy, this is where a coach is hoping that, you know, please have a good punt, let it go 50, 60 yards in the air, let it bounce, you know, get us out of this hole.
Brian Kelly and Greg Knopp are the D-backs for the Raiders. Galligani in the end zone, gets the kick away. Knopp cuts to the outside, to the 20-yard line, and gets down inside the 15. Well, the kick was worth about 40, 45 yards, but Knopp a good return back to the 14-yard line where Scarsdale has it 1st and 10.
The punt. It wasn't too high. You get the men are covering down there. There's a missed tackle. Now he's trying to get behind the wall to the right, hit that sideline. But again, Scarsdale has the momentum. They're in good field position. Here's where they can do a lot of things. They can catch Mamaroneck off guard. You know, they can run up the middle. They can run off tackle. They can throw a little pass out in the flat, a little screen. Good advantage for Scarsdale.
D'Arienzo with the play action. Looks into the end zone. Complete touchdown. Brian Garf, number 80. It's 13-0 Scarsdale.
That was it. A little pass in the flat. It just so happens that the flat is the end zone. Here's Lorenzo. Gives a little fake. It's a play action. Starts rolling to his left. Beautiful pass right in the flat in the end zone. TD. Good reception at Lorenzo. He can really throw.
15-yard touchdown pass. Makes it 13-0.
And Brian Garf has excellent hands on that Scarsdale offensive line.
And Mike Cochran in for the extra point, and the lefty gets it away, and it is good. So with 1:05 left to go in quarter number 1, the Raiders are rolling. They lead Mamaroneck by a score of 14-0.
Lorenzo's a ball player. He comes out of the mold of the old-timers. He'll play soccer, lacrosse, football, basketball, baseball. He's a true competitor. He'll give everything he has. And not only is he a great football player, but he's also a great a baseball player. Last year, he threw a no-hitter. So you know he's got to be one of the best competitors. He's a leader of the team, and his arm is there. It's strong. In baseball, he throws heat. In football, he just lightens up. He throws that nice soft touch, lays the ball right into the receiver's hands. A no-hitter in baseball, that's great.
Not too shabby. So the Scarsdale Raiders coming in as our number 2 team among the Class A schools in our top 5. The Roosevelt Indians at number 1. And Scarsdale with a 14-6 victory over R.C. Ketchum a week ago, and looking pretty good here early with 1:04 left to go in the first quarter. And we're already at 14-0. Andy Wilson from his own 10. And the Raiders again there to lower the boom. Wilson gets it up to the 33, and that's where Mamaroneck will start it up 1st and 10.
Andy Wilson ran that back for Mamaroneck. The ball will be started up.
Andy Wilson's a senior. He's the halfback and cornerback, 5'8", 160 pounds. He's the best back on Mamaroneck's team. Last year, he was honorable mention all-section. He was also all-section in lacrosse, and he really is a Division I lacrosse prospect. He's got good speed, change of direction, and he does this all in one gear. A shifty, like a water bug type of a runner.
Bo Keene with the play action. Right across the middle, intercepted. Greg Knopp picks it up and goes down at the 36-yard line. 26 seconds seconds left in the quarter.
That's 4 plays on defense.
Boy, Greg Knopf was right there.
Come on, out!
That may have been a pass Mr. Keene would like to get back.
Greg Knopf, he was just sitting right there. Look, he just concentrates, looks the ball into his hands, comes up. Now, he does exactly what every good back or anybody, a linebacker that intercepts for the defense. You run up the middle, you get the defense coming to the middle, and then you go to the sideline. Try to get to the sideline and scoot it right in for a score.
From the 36. Play action by DiRienzo. Looking deep again. He's got a receiver wide open. Completes it. Nifty little run here. Brian Kelly. He made a nice turn and then headed towards the middle of the field. Got it up to the 6-yard line. It's a 30-yard pass completion, but there is a flag on the play.
Now, Brian Kelly, number 12 for Scarsdale, he plays both ways. He's the split-hand cornerback. He's a solid hitter on defense, and receiver, he's got sure hands. And you see right here, there's a beautiful play action execution. DiRienzo throws the ball. It's a little bit too low now. Number 12, Ryan, comes right up to get it. And he does a little shifty running to try to get it in for the score.
And with that, we're going to check out the marker. It's a penalty against Mamaroneck, but that's the end of the first quarter with the score. Scarsdale 14, Mamaroneck nothing. We return to Scarsdale High School with more of the Game of the Week in just a moment.
There really is only one way to stay on top of all of the high school football action in Westchester, and that's with Cable 3 Sports Extra Points. I'm John Caridio, and every week the Cable 3 Sports team covers the gridiron like no one else. We'll have highlights from all over. We'll visit with coaches and players, give you the weekly top 10s, and a complete look at the big games yet to be played. So join me every Tuesday night at 7:30 for Extra Points. We'll give you the score.
All right, right on time. Scarsdale at the 6-yard line. This is Steiner again, number 28. And he will bring it up close to about the 2-yard line. Pick up a 4 for Steiner. As the Raiders threatening again, they already lead 14-0. That's the opening play in this second quarter. On a beautiful day in Scarsdale. It's beautiful all throughout Westchester today.
Yeah, and now, you know, watch this now. You have Boschens at center for Scarsdale. He's strong. He's over 230 pounds. He's doing an excellent job. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to run up the middle again here for the score.
To the fullback.
DiRienzo hands off to Chase
Kessler. And he is stopped.
Third down.
Timeout, Mamaroneck.
And a timeout by Mamaroneck. All right, quickly, the last scoring summary. Scarsdale didn't take much time. One play, 15 yards, bang, bang, DiRienzo to Garf. And the extra point was good. And at that point, Scarsdale led 14-0. They're threatening once again as Mamaroneck has taken another timeout. That gives us a chance to go back to Class C and show you what the little guys are doing today, and little only in terms of enrollment, mind you. But Class C also playing some important ball games in week number 2 of this 1987 season.
Enthusiastic crowd here.
They're ready. Got brand new stands here at Scarsdale. There's Class C. Pine Plains is at number 1 Pleasantville. Haldane will be at number 2 Rye Neck. Panthers a winner a week ago. Dobbs Ferry and Hastings both open up their seasons and do it with a great traditional rivalry, this time over at the Yellow Jackets home field. Number 5 Croton is at Valhalla. Bronxville will be at Tuckahoe this morning. They're already playing, as a matter of fact. Irvington at Millbrook, and Rye Country Day at the Fieldstone School. So it is 3rd and goal. Steiner tries to go over the top and does. A little mountain climbing by Bill Steiner.
Right over the middle. Exactly what I would have called in that situation right there. You go right over Boschens. He's the key man in that offense, right in the center. You got the guy, there's Boschens. You see him centering 230-some pounds. Whoa, there's a beautiful leap over that pile, mountain high, goes in for the score. tell you, the guards and Bosch at center for Scarsdale, they're having a great afternoon.
And again, the extra point is away, and it is good. And with 11:18 left in quarter number 2, it is now the Scarsdale Raiders 21 and the Mamaroneck Tigers nothing. Mamaroneck with just 3 yards in total offense. So there you got a double shot right there. There's stories on that entire page.
You know, John, that's really, I mentioned at the top of the program, one of the keys for Scarsdale to win this game was that they had to control the running game. They couldn't go into the game with a 1-2-3 punt situation, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're controlling it. You must give credit to that offensive line. They're the ones that are digging people out. They're making the holes, and they're making things happen. Dorenzo's coming up with the passing game just when you need it. Throws a nice, soft, accurate pass. Receivers have good hands for Scarsdale, and it just seems like everything's going Scarsdale's way. They have the momentum.
Mamaroneck's got to, if not get anything going on track offensively, they've got to at least try to shut down Scarsdale, make them punt once or twice.
Exactly, and Mamaroneck hasn't really had the opportunity to show what they can do on offense. They hardly had the ball, and when they did, they were deep in their own territory.
Another big kick by Ekblom. This one taken by Wilson at his own 5-yard line. Wedges to the top side of the field, and he's just able to turn the corner. Good return by Andy Wilson up to the 35-yard or the 25-yard line, and Mamaroneck will have it 1st and 10 from there.
It's very difficult to get around the corner against Scarsdale. They have good defensive speed. They're consistent. They pursue well. They really have that good angle of pursuit where they will run and meet the ball carrier at a certain designated spot, and they'll come up and make a tackle. I think what Mamaroneck's going to have to do is they're going to have to run right at Scarsdale. Run right at them and pick up your yardage.
Bo Keene. He'll take it himself, fumbles the football, but falls right back on it after being leveled by John DiRienzo, number 35, who's going both ways today.
Oh, he put it. This is a good pop right here by DiRienzo. He just sticks him and puts a tattoo right on, boom! When you see that offensive man go back and land on his back like that, you know that the defensive man is going right through him and making an excellent tackle.
Loss of 1. It's 2nd down and 11. Colabella comes split to the near side, Spires to the top of the screen. Wilson and Manasoff are the backs. Keene to throw. Looks like a little screen, but he's in a lot of trouble. Does get it away to Wilson. Back to the middle of the field, and he will go down at the 20-yard line, and that's a loss of 5 on the play. Well, they chase Wilson all the way back to the goal line.
And like I said before, that Scarsdale has good speed. They have good pursuit. It's hard to get to the outside, and everyone does their job on defense. Now here's Keene. He's looking at his receiver. He's trying to, the pursuit is right on top of him. Wilson has the ball. He's trying to get to around to the sideline, but then good pursuit by Scarsdale and coming up there and making a tackle.
9:25 and counting. Left to go, 2nd quarter. Scarsdale leads 21-0. Keene takes it himself.
Come on, go!
And the senior rumbles up to the 30-yard line. Good gain of 10 yards, but not nearly enough, as we'll bring up a 4th and 10 for Mamaroneck, and once again, they're going to be forced to punt the football away.
He went back, he showed pass, he brought the ball up right to his cheek, and what he did, ran right up the middle, which we call a quarterback screen. You try to get offensive men make an alley there so that he could go up there and possibly, with the wide receivers, try to get the 1st down, and he would force the defense to widen out.
Galligani to punt it away, no rush. High spiral. And taken by the Raiders. I thought for a second a fair catch was called for, but no penalty marker on the play. It looked like for an instant that Brian Kelly had thrown up his hand, but they let him run with it. There is a flag down, however, but back at the 45-yard line. And that usually will signify an illegal block somewhere along the line.
Yeah, in high school ball, you are not allowed to block below the waist. And usually on a punt, kickoff, anything like that, you have your team trying to set up a wall, and inadvertently you may block someone below the waist, and then you get hit with the flag. 15-yard penalty. But I guess this penalty's against Mamaroneck.
Well, again, they're talking to Dave Bosian, offensive captain of the Raiders.
It's going to be Raider football about the 39-yard line.
8:29 left to go. Second quarter, 21-0. Raiders lead. Abdul Steiner with 2 touchdowns in the ball game. The other, a 15-yard pass to Rienzo to Brian Garf. And on that last scoring drive by the Scarsdale Raiders, 4 plays, 35 yards, 11:14 of the second, and Steiner, a 1-yard TD run up over the top and in the end zone. And Ekblom with his 3rd straight extra point of the day makes it 21-0. And the penalty indeed against the Mamaroneck Tigers, and a big one. They're going to put this one all the way down to the Scarsdale, or the Mamaroneck 31-yard line.
It's a bad break. Bad break.
Personal foul against the Tigers.
Mamaroneck just cannot get good field position. They're working out of a hole.
Well, first penalty of the day. Flagged against the Tigers for 15 yards. And now Scarsdale again in excellent position. 1st and 10 from the Mamaroneck 31-yard line. An official timeout on the field. As our referee, Ray McFarland, will go over and now chat with Jerry Hardy. You can see him right there in the back of the picture. There's a discussion going on, explaining to Coach Hardy exactly what the call was, and it doesn't look like Coach Hardy believes it.
He doesn't want that call, because now he's in a hole. He knows he's in a hole. He just can't get out of this jam. He just wants a little bit more running room. And he might even be trying to explain to the official that the man called for a fair catch on Scarsdale's team, and you know, they won't accept it.
Really, the move outstanding comes before your class.
8:29 left. They'll get the clock started. Scarsdale has it 1st and 10 from the Mamaroneck 36-yard line. DiRienzo in at quarterback. Steiner in the backfield along with Jason Kessler. Brian Kelly split to the near, or the far side. And they'll go up the middle, and it's Kessler, and a one-arm tackle, and a nice one made by Greg Morakay, the inside linebacker, just a junior, to bring down Jason Kessler, 5'10", 158 pounds. He is also a junior. So big series for that group right there in the white jerseys, the Mamaroneck defense. They've got to shut down the Scarsdale offense once. Scarsdale's punted the football away once in this game and got it to go out in the 1-yard line. So Mamaroneck's not been able to buy a break so far. It's Kessler again, and now the defense rising. They'll stop Kessler right at the line of scrimmage, no gain. And it'll bring up a 2nd down. And loss a little bit, loss of about a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 8 now.
3rd down and 8. Now, you would think definitely that this is a passing situation. If you want to gamble, you can maybe blitz a linebacker and try to put extra pressure on the quarterback. But don't forget, DiRienzo last year was a fullback, so he's really a back. If he sprints or rolls out, he's got good speed. He could get away from that blitzing linebacker.
DiRienzo on the rollout. Towards the sidelines. Nice grab. Beautiful catch by Brian Kelly. Very close to a 1st down, and he does have it at the 20-yard line. 9-yard pass completion for DiRienzo is now 3 of 4 on the day.
Now, Brian Kelly proved it right here, what I heard when I was watching practice during the week. DiRienzo sprints out to his right. If we have this coming up on the play, he sprints out to his right, and Brian Kelly has sure hands. That's what I heard at practice on Wednesday it was, and he proved it right there. That ball anywhere near his hands, he has the reception.
2nd down from the 20. This is Abdul Steiner again, up to the 15-yard line, another 5 yards. Steiner with 2 touchdowns on the day.
15-yard line, that was Abdul Steiner.
Clock continues to roll, 6:40 left.
Coach Palladino's calling it an excellent offensive game. He's running up the middle, he's running off tackle, and just when he needs it at the right opportune time, he has Dorenzo throw that pass to his receiver, and they're being completed. Just definitely controlling the ball.
Dorenzo still has it, pitches it outside, and Scarsdale will go down just before the goal line. Greg Knopp with the pitch on the option from Dorenzo. Went from the 15 down to the 2-yard line. Inches, they're saying now, just inches short of the goal line.
It's a game of inches. Dorenzo's just doing a great job as a quarterback. I thought that pitch was excellent. It was right there. He had good blocking. The hole was open. Unbelievable. Great game. Total team effort.
First and goal. Steiner stopped at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Clock continues to roll. 5:40 left to go, second quarter. The Raiders already leading 21-0 and knocking at the door again.
Okay, it's second and goal, only inches. You have Boshin, 232 pounds. You have Dorenzo as a fullback last year. What about a quarterback sneak right here? Just shoot it right through.
Steiner got in. Touchdown number 3 for Abdul Steiner. A 1-yard run. And that makes it 27-0.
It's right up the middle. It's not a quarterback sneak, but it's just as good. Steiner playing tailback, going right through. He's got the momentum to speed. He comes right in there, goes in for the score. They're just doing an awesome job of running that ball.
And Ekblom in again for the extra point, and he is a perfect 4 for 4 on the afternoon. And with 5:19 left, it is Scarsdale 28 and Mamaroneck nothing.
You know, I felt before the game started that Scarsdale was a good team. With Pickett, and if they had Holloway and Stone at quarterback, they definitely would be a great team. But what I see out here this afternoon, Scarsdale's not a good team. They're a great team.
I guess last week was a smoking gun or a smoke screen, as it were. 14-6 over Ketchum. Palladino said, yeah, they were pretty good. He says they surprised us a little bit. They played tougher than we expected. And you came out here this morning, and both of us talked on the pregame show how this game looked like it was fairly even on paper.
Yeah.
But Scarsdale may be the team that, again, could be the ones to beat.
They have that winning tradition. Palladino has taken them to the bowl game the last 2 years. They lost tough bowl games. And they just have the kids that come in here and play good, tough, hard football. They're intelligent. They're quick.
Here's Galligani on the return. Couple of blockers in front of him. Great return across midfield into Scarsdale territory at the 43-yard line. Big return, and that could be a major boost to the fortunes of the Mamaroneck Tigers. They needed something, anything, to get this team on track.
It gives them a little bit better field position. Gonna have the kickoff right here. Boom, he catches it. Now he's going to the left. He wants to get behind that wall. Mamaroneck is forming the wall. Now he gets behind. He starts going right up the sideline, and they're in good field position. Now they can establish that running game a little bit, throw a pass here and there, and hopefully they really want to, and they have to go in for a score right here.
Keene will go right to work. Gets good protection this time. Airs it out to the sideline and completes it. Touchdown Tigers! Scott Spires, a 36-yard pass.
Beautiful pass.
Number 88, Scott Spires.
Excellent pass. Here's Keene. He sets up. He drops back deep. He's got good protection. What an arm. And a ball sailed through the air. Spires catch it. He's keeping his feet. Good balance. It goes in for the score. Now, the amazing thing about it is that Keene and Spires have gone to a football camp during the summer, and they're like brothers. They throw a lot, you know, before practice. They know where each other's going to be, you know, where his moves are. Excellent play. Now, that play was caused because they had good field position, that they showed that what they can do.
That's a 43-yard touchdown pass. Bo Keene to Scott Spires. And now the Tigers will set up for the two-point conversion. Keene again looks to throw. Tries to jump over the line of scrimmage, and he is thrown back. So the two-point conversion is no good, but the Tigers get on the board in dramatic fashion. A 43-yard pass, and with 4:41 left to go in the second quarter, it is now Scarsdale 28 and Mamaroneck 6.
See, that's all that Mamaroneck needs. They just want to have some good field position to show what they can do. And right then and there with that pass, touchdown, you know that they're not out of this ball game. They can come back. Just as easily as Scarsdale scored 28 points, they can score 28 points. Now a key right here is for this defense to hold Scarsdale. If they can hold them 1-2-3 punt, get that ball back again, and hopefully go in at halftime with 2 touchdowns.
There's Galligani, who really set up that score with that great return on the kickoff. Brought it to the 43-yard line, and Bo Keene found Spires, who was covered pretty nicely by Greg Knopp. He was right on him, but mistimed his jump. And Spires made the catch. It's an onside kick. The ball is loose. Still kicked away. And the Raiders recover. Boy, that one came flying out of the pack. Somebody got a foot on it, I think. Nice call there by Jerry Hardy.
It was an onside kick, and then the ball was fumbled by the hands of the player on Scarsdale, and then it looked like another kickoff. That was exciting right there. That's a free ball. Once that ball goes 10 yards, it's anybody's ball. Everybody tries to jump on it. They're kicking it, and being in the right place at the right time, that's the key.
Isn't it amazing how
nice gamble,
you really can't get a handle on that thing? That's a tough thing to hold on to. Now D'Arienzo gives it to the second back through, Steiner, and he is leveled with authority by Greg Moricade, who's having quite a game at the linebacker spot for the Tigers. A little extracurricular activity out there, but that's quickly broken up. And Steiner on the play to the 37-yard line, and that'll be a pickup of 2 yards. And we've got a whistle on the field. I believe our 4-minute warning has, or is about to be issued. It is. Let's take a look at the scoring summary. A very quick one for the Mamaroneck Tigers, as Mamaroneck came across with the touchdown. 43-yard pass.
Where is our ball?
So 4 minutes being issued to both sides, and each team with with 2 timeouts left in the first half. 28-6 the score. Scarsdale leading Mamaroneck in a big League 3 contest.
Now, Jerry Hardy right here, he wants his defense to hold, get that ball back with some time so they can possibly go in to score. Interesting to note about Coach Hardy is that he went to Wagner College, and in his sophomore year, he started his coaching career at Monsignor Farrell, going to school, coaching, and ever since that sophomore year in college, he's still in coaching.
He likes the high school ranks. I remember talking with him when he first arrived at Mamaroneck, and Monsignor Farrell, you don't get too many football programs with a better tradition than they have, and if you're going to grow up around a high school football atmosphere, Staten Island's a pretty good place to do it around here. But he likes the high school ranks, and was really hoping that this season would turn around. 2 years ago, remember, Mamaroneck played in the first ever Coaches Bowl, which is an added treat during the Section 1 Bowl championships. Usually two teams who just miss getting out of the regular bowl games, and they'll play that Coaches Bowl on Thanksgiving Day. And Mamaroneck played 2 years ago and lost another heartbreaker. If I remember, it was 7-6 against Mahopac, who they lost to last week, 26-22, in the last minute of the ball game. Last year, the Tigers 2-7, and this year looking for bigger and better things. Stein